Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want motherfuckers in there, you know.
No, I'm not going to have that on my resume.
No.
Yeah, well, I killed 13 people in Tulsa. Fuck that, because we used to play in Tulsa all the time. All the time. I've seen Megadeth 14 times.
Damn.
Now, I haven't seen them since Jesus.
What are they doing nowadays, I wonder?
Dude, their new album is called Dystopia. It kills. It absolutely fucking kills. It killed. Dystopia by Megadeth. Shameless plug.
And do they get along with Metallica now, don't they? Or
yeah, they did the big four.
Okay.
Slayer, Anthrax,
kind of a fucking
Megadeth and Metallica.
Yeah, I heard there was some kind of a feud between the two for a minute.
Yeah, well, you know, they kicked Dave out of the band once they drove across country and got the, you know, that's old hat, bro. You know that. Everybody knows that. Dave drove out there with them, and, you know, he got drunk and started acting like a dickhead and got all fucked up on heroin and all that shit. And then, of course, you know,
how in the hell could you have I think it's a blessing that they kicked his ass out, or we wouldn't have both.
Thank you. If we wouldn't have you now, I wouldn't have Megadeth.
Fuck yeah. I'd rather have both than Mega Metallica. Can you imagine if we would have never had Van Halen with Disney Rock?
Go listen to Tornado of Soul by Megadeth on that, I don't even remember what the name of the album is, but Tornado of Soul. It's just, the guitar is so clean, and the way he plays it is so badass. It's hard to do, and if you could pull it off, I'd love to see it, because I saw a little girl on YouTube the other day. She's 11 years old.
Oh, yeah, I posted it also, dude.
I was like,
that was legit. And then somebody put on there, on my post on that, she must have bleeding fingers or calluses.
No, she's just good at what she does.
No, that's called
hours of
practice. Learning from a
bad very intense process to learn how to play guitar at that kind of level. And especially to be able to sing while you're doing that. Have you
ever been around Van Halen very much? Have you heard anything about Eddie? Because I'm going to tell you something that I've heard about Eddie Van Halen, that he's kind of a recluse for one.
Well, he lives in his own house at 5150, but
and that whenever it came time to teach Wolfgang how to fucking play the guitar, that
Wolfgang was his son. Wolfgang
I'm saying that
grew up around his dad. Come on, if you don't know how to play right now.
Well, I'm saying that whenever it came time for him to seriously learn how to play the guitar, that his fucking Eddie didn't teach him, dude. He bombed that shit out to a music teacher.
I'll tell you this. I go look at any YouTube video of any live Van Halen they're doing now.
Right.
I'm really sorry that Michael Anthony isn't in the band anymore. I am, because I love Michael Anthony.
What he's doing now is a fucking big shit.
He's doing his own thing.
Wolfgang's just as badass as his dad. I mean, if you learn from the master, what else are you going to do?
But he didn't.
That's like getting fought by a ninja.
But he didn't.
You saw like you see him fuck up?
No, I'm saying that Eddie's this is what I heard, that Eddie Van Halen is such a big fucking prima donna dickhead that he wouldn't even teach his own son to play the fucking guitar the way he plays.
No, he wouldn't. Why would you? He's like, look, we've got all this shit sitting right here. If you want to learn like I did. Pick it up, learn it.
Yeah.
And that's not being a dick. That's just telling you. I mean, okay, funny story. Last night, me and my mom were watching Spinal Tap.
Right. I love that movie, dude.
Okay, I'm going to pause that for a second, because that's kind of like, I build mechanical things, like I'll wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning and sketch something out, or I'll write down a joke. But the point that I'm saying, like, let's say that my son came to me and you know, he wants to, I'm a big time builder of motorcycles, and I've got all of the stuff to build motorcycles and everything like that, and that's something that my son would either pick up on and do or not do. But it's definitely something that I would encourage, and I would teach him every single thing that I knew and help him to learn any other thing that he wanted to know. And that's just speculation on Eddie Van Halen. It's just a story that I heard. Happen to love Van Halen, the music, the old music, their brand new stuff, what they're doing right now with David Lee Roth. Anyway, back to the show, guys.
I love it too. And I was waiting for the middle of it where he goes, this one goes to 11. And I was just like, I was laughing. But they kept playing this same fucking song, and I learned it. I was just like, and I'm like, all right. So, if you can't hear it and you can't learn it, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Because I never took a music lesson in my life. And Eddie Van Halen never took a music lesson in his life. He just learned it. It's just, you either figure out music or you don't. I think that Wolfgang does a bang-up job.
Wolfgang's a tremendous musician. I
think he does a great job. I just don't think he's.
But I think his dad was not a dick. I don't think his dad was a dick. I mean, I think his dad is a dick, but
no, I think his dad is a dick. I mean, my personal opinion of Eddie Van Halen is that he's kind of a prima donna.
Well, he's rich, and he's been rich for a really long time.
Exactly.
And rich people don't understand what it's like to eat ramen noodles for a living.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what? Some rich people do. I think that some poor people don't give some rich people credit for having gratitude for what they have. That automatically that we think that all rich people are a bunch of assholes, but a lot of them are. I mean, if you point down to it, a lot of them.
Actually, that's not true. A lot of the guys that I meet, I do work in a high-profile rock environment, arena.
Right. I have been around a lot of
most of those guys are very grateful for what they had. Yeah. I thought it was very interesting the other night. The guy from Coldplay, his daughter, who is the daughter of Gwyneth Paltrow, wrote all over his box with his clothes and all his shoes and all that shit.
Right.
I thought it was very interesting that she said, "I love you, Daddy," and she drew a big old smiley face, and I'm like, you know what? This guy's grounded. When he's done doing all this big arena shit, when he goes home, he's just a dad. At the end of the day, he's just another guy, just like you and me.
Yeah, that's true.
And he acted just like that, too. He wasn't a dick. He wasn't, a pretentious asshole like Modest Mouse. And I can't say enough about those those dudes.
I deal closely with a lot of people, like my brother and his friend that we're loading this trailer with. They work in the oil and the gas business, dude. There's a lot of millionaires and billionaires right now that they're tightening their belt 2 or 3 notches. I mean, things are really kind of tough for everybody. So I'm not trying to down somebody, calling them richers because they have some money, because I think times are tough.
You got money now. I mean, if you're the same guy if you lived in a trailer like me and you, and then, of course, you hit the lottery, you'd still be robbed.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I mean, dude, I made a conscious decision to go from
your band is good doesn't mean that you're a dick, and that's what Metallica, that's where they fell off.
If my bank account had 7 zeros on it,
Metallica, that's where they sucked. Because Rash was Black Album, they got huge. I dropped off that tour for a reason. It was just too much. It was like, God damn, seriously? Are you guys going to keep this up? Because it's not going to last, And then, of course, the next 5 albums suck.
Mr. Ryder's talking about here is that he went on a world tour with Metallica back in the day, and he said finally he just had to drop off the tour because it was too much, man. They were just pushing him too hard, too much work, covering too much ground in too little time, without enough sleep, and all that kind of stuff. The rock and roll lifestyle is not always super glamorous.
There you go.
But it sure is cool.
There you go.
Well, you see it coming. But,
well, dude, let me see where we're at on the time here.
We're all fucked. Shit out of luck. Hardwired to self-destruct. I love that. Hardwired to self-destruct. I love that. That's just a hook.
Well, man, we're going to have to crank that up. I wonder when Metallica's coming back through again. I'll have to go see them play now that you're saying that they're back to old is new and new and all that again. So, well, I'm kind of
excited about it. Thing on YouTube the other day. You can check it out, too. It's called Gene Hatfield Voice Change.
Right.
Go check him out on dying, and then, of course, you got Jason coming in, and you listen to all that. And if anybody's interested, there is this new remix that they actually brought Jason's face up on And Justice for All. When you can actually hear Jason sing, that album is so much better.
Oh, really?
It was great to begin with, but to bring Jason's face up into the mix, it's just fucking, it'll blow your head off. It's bad. I mean, the album would have been so much better had they brought him up. And then, of course, anybody who wants to listen to that, Newstead, the name of the band. It's not, it's N-E-W-S-E-E-E, not 80. And it killed.
I'll check that out myself.
Newstead.
And yes, it's one guitar player, Jason Newstead, and a drummer.
I'm fixing to try to find my old fucking Flotsam and Jetsam CD and throw that motherfucker in.
Give me Harry Carey, brother, any day. I listen to that to the day I die. That and throws it for me. I mean, that's exactly metal.
I think they grabbed that tape from either you or Chad Shaw back in the fucking day, man, and it was like it blew me away.
Shameless plug for Chad Shaw.
Shameless plug.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll let you know about what's happening with.
What we're talking about. Sean, you can go to Reverb Nation /Shaw Band and check out Shaw. They're in the studio right now working on their next album, baby.
Hey, yeah, what about this intro music? A friend of mine, rock and roller, supposed to So here's the thing. I, as a matter of fact, have been working on that. I've loaned my pedal board to my cousin who lives 2 doors down from where I'm at right now.
#Stinky Gringos on Facebook.
Is that the Stinky Gringos cousin? Yes, sir. Cool. Yes, and check them out on Facebook, and please like them. They almost have almost 700 followers, and it's driving my cousin crazy. Please drive him crazy and get him at least 1,000 followers. That would be great.
300 more
and next time show up to the fucking show. That'd be great, because 8 people at the fucking show. I mean, it's me and 3 people in the band, and the other guys in the band that was there, and then there's one drunk guy.
Well, what you're saying, 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne didn't hit a no-show, but they didn't sell enough tickets.
Well, who?
Exactly.
Yeah, I didn't really care about that.
Come on, dude! You told me you had your grill done and everything by Paul Walsh.
Well, you know what I was doing, man? I was putting my diamond grill on, and I was putting it on.
It's like when you did the Justin Bieber concert, dude.
Chris Frag was just telling me about the new amps and stuff he was getting put in his old Impala and all that kind of stuff, so he could listen to his rap music. So don't let him fool you. He was heartbroken that 2 Chainz. Right, and who was it? Yeah, man, he was heartbroken that 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne didn't show up for their show the other night because he wanted their autograph to put on his poster wall. That's a true story.
I know you're gonna have that motherfucker with the negative tattoo.
Exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't play your own instruments, get up on stage and do what you do, put it out there every night.
Didn't Beach play his own instruments and stuff?
They don't bleed that. They get Galaxy X7 waterproof phone commercial.
I'm going to do a whole interview on the Beebs now.
I got no love for that.
What if they give us a Galaxy S7 phone commercial for talking cash shit about other people?
Right. Well, and if you ever want to take a piss on an American flag and stomp all those muddy boots, I'll tell you what, come to Tulsa, son, see how that works out.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you can come down to Texas and see how that shit works out, too.
Yeah, I bet they're busting in your clothes, son.
Do that right in my driveway. Let's see how that works. I'll videotape it. We'll put it on YouTube.
No, I guarantee it. We'll put it on the goddamn speaker.
You know what? I wouldn't hurt somebody, but I would damn sure make a funny YouTube video.
And this is just someone to put out there for everybody else. Anybody that loves that Kaepernick guy,
the whole American flag will fit up their ass.
And wanted to sit down during the national anthem and turn his hat down. His name is Kaepernick. He plays for the 49ers.
Oh.
Tell you what, anybody that's supporting the 49ers right now is supporting the wrong people. I'm tell you 2 things about that. The reason I'm a patriot is red, white, and blue. The reason I love the Texans is red, white, and blue. You understand that? I believe that shit. If you don't like where you're at, leave. Yeah. I guarantee you'll like it.
There's a reason why I start off the show by saying thank you to the Army, thank you to the Navy, thank you to the Air Force, thank you to the Marines for keeping our motherfucking country free and for being the bad motherfuckers that you are. Because this red, white, and blue motherfucker, these colors don't run.
They help a lot better here when you get home.
Yeah, who the fuck are you gonna call when you need help? Red, white, and blue.
And don't call me, son, because now you don't have your shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You don't like red, white, and blue. Go the fuck to the red, white, and the green, white, and blue, whatever the fuck it is.